say what you just did before you start playing, dog.
Yo. This is GNC Sports Talk. I'm Gary.
This is Cary.
GNC Sports Talk, what we do it
for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture. You dig?
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. She is not here right now, so we may have to do that part again.
Yeah.
That's fine. Thank y'all all for tuning in, live and replay viewers. Before we get going on our house cleaning agenda.
Yes, sir.
Did y'all see what happened? Brian Kelly got fired.
Man. Oof.
I don't know. He got fired on that Sunday, his day off. That's one.
His day off.
Grambling State University won against the make-believe blue and white Tigers. Jackson State, yes, sir. Current SWAC champions.
Prayers up for the quarterback, too.
Prayers up for the quarterback. And last but not least, y'all saw them Cowboys lost, right? Woo! Give me.
We cheering y'all on the field.
Yeah.
As always.
Yeah.
Cheers.
All right. But yes, if this is your first time tuning in, this is all sports, some pop references, some pop culture. We're going to give y'all everything that we can, give y'all these sports hot takes, a couple segments, and then we got some music at the end. We want to make sure first that everybody does this. That is like, that's comment,
that is share, and also, last but not least, subscribe.
There you go. Good job.
There we go. Yeah, there we go.
Last thing, but not least, certainly not least. If you can, in the comments, if you will, we here at GNC Sports Talk. Love music, love talking about it, love listening to it, love sharing it with you guys. If you can, in the comments, we want to know, what are you listening to? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, put an M next to the artist, album, or song. And just know that we will highlight that at the end of this episode, like we do at the end of every other episode. Also, you get 2 picks from him and 2 picks from me. Yeah. Let's get in the comments real quick because we got a jam-packed show.
Yes,
once again,
sir.
Thank you to all the live and new viewers because I know it's a few new ones coming in, right? Thank you to all the live viewers. Make sure y'all hit subscribe, comment, like. We want to make sure we shout y'all out. Thank you to the repeat offenders, always. And if this your first time tuning in, like, subscribe, all that. Whatever it may be, whether you're a bot, a human, or whatever, we want to say thank you. We love you already, and we can't wait to see you again.
As always, yes, sir, man. Let's get to it.
Hey, family.
What up, fam? What up?
The Migos looking good.
Yeah, they are.
Back
rating.
Back for another good show.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, Chelsea Kenyatta.
What up?
And
saw it all, and it was a great weekend in sports.
The question I had is NBA, so I'm going to wait. But good evening, ROB. We got a 2K YouTube streamer.
Yes, sir.
And Black Rating. We got ROB, our resident R&B person. He needs to drop a track for us so we can play it.
Grammy, I'm saying it right now. Grammy-nominated, Grammy-winning artist, ROB.
We got World Traveler, Miss LaShawn Holler.
Hey, facts. By the way, it's coming up next year. It starts next year. That's all I'm saying.
I am so high.
The bucket list starts next year.
I'm still so high on GSU. And she said the Eagles. I'm high on the GSU, as you can see. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, cheers to y'all, man. Cheers. Everybody winning on and off the field.
It's hoodie season. Stop it. Yeah, all right. We've done all that. Y'all make sure y'all submit those music picks so we can get to that at the end.
Yes, sir.
We're going to start off briefly with college football, the biggest thing that happened over the weekend. And yes, we are Louisiana natives, so this is important, but nothing is more important than GSU victory over Jackson State, the current SWAC and celebration, or Black National Champions, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
We did that thing, man. Even though they knocked our quarterback out illegally. Grambling won against Jackson State. I cannot. And
look, I don't even know why we celebrating this. We ain't new to this. We've been doing this ever since we was young. We've been used to this. We've been used to beating Jackson State and other SWAC opponents. You know, we it's on the decline right now, but we trying to inch our way back up. But I like the direction that we going. If we can only get that other dub after Thanksgiving against that other team that's in Baton Rouge, that I won't say, we'll be fine. But I just want to shout out everybody that went out to Las Vegas. That place was packed. I can't. We was watching the game. That place was so packed, man. I was like, I love seeing the African American community, the Black community, go out there and nobody. I don't think a lot of people knew it was going to be that packed at that stadium, at Legion Stadium, but it turned out to be a good crowd there, and they got their money's worth. We got our money's worth, and we got the dub. So big shout out to the G men out there, man.
We appreciate that. Real quick, our mother is in the building. We appreciate you for coming in. Make sure y'all light it up. Say hey to our mama right there. Without her, none of this is possible. All the good stuff. Hey, fam. How you doing, Sade?
What up?
Simply put, just because she said so, it's number one.
Sports podcast.
All right. So we want to get briefly into what it was that happened the other time, right? Mm-hmm. So what else happened? Well, Brian Kelly of LSU Tigers was finally fired. This is something that we were all waiting on. James Franklin was kind of the pinball that started everything, the domino that dropped everything, if you will. I'll let you go briefly. Briefly, I say, are you shocked that LSU let him go? And I'll say this too before you go. 4 years went by. I did not know it was 4 years.
It felt like either, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know it either, man. It was definitely a shocker to me, man. I thought they was just going to let them finish out the rest of the season, even though LSU took that beat down in Death Valley pretty badly against Texas A&M, which is a formidable opponent. They got beat. They got beat down, that's to say the least. But yeah, it was definitely a shocking. It was definitely shocking to see that they fired him and let him go, and also they let the offense coordinator go as well. Just pretty much things on the offensive side of the ball was not happening. Our offensive line wasn't good. We have receivers. Our tight end, we have one of the best tight ends.
You mean they?
What?
We are Grambling.
Okay, yeah. They had a bad offensive line too. But I mean, look, it is what it is, man. I don't think a lot of people wanted LSU to hire Brian Kelly. I think they wanted to get somebody out there a little bit more, a little bit more exciting. But they got Brian Kelly, and like you said, them 4 years went by pretty quick, man. And he did have success. He did have some good success, but it wasn't the success that they want, like Alabama or Ohio State. So they trying to get back to that 2019 edition where they can compete and make the playoffs and make some things happen.
Real quick. Spencer in the building. He is not happy, and I know why, and I cannot wait to rain on his parade. That's fine. And this is all the shout outs to our mother. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put them on the screen. You know what I mean? And we appreciate y'all. We appreciate that.
They should let him finish, man. Just let him finish.
From RRB, thank God they let him go. For the new coach, nobody is talking about James Franklin. I don't know how he would do in the SEC, but still would like to see how it would go.
Lane Kiffin, what's up?
I'll go ahead and say this. So, yes, that is the hottest name on the block right now. Lane Kiffin is linked to the Florida opening, the LSU opening. Not sure if he wants to stay at Ole Miss. Also, I don't know if you know, Steve Sarkisian, Texas head coach, is linked to Florida because he ain't really happy in Texas no more. This Arch Manning experience is not going the way he think. And honestly, I think Texas is high pressure. They just don't talk about it anymore.
Floppers.
I will say this about the LSU coaching, firing, a few things. Mm-hmm. Brian Kelly was fired on Sunday. If you know anything about Louisiana, it is a Bible Belt. For them to get together on a Sunday is something tremendous, something spectacular. And wow, you got fired on a on a Sunday. The other thing I'll say is this: I'm not shocked that they let him go, but I will say it is shocking seeing is he did not have a losing record. I believe 34, 15, 19, something like that. He did not have a losing record. The other thing that really baffles me is this: if you didn't know any better and you place him at another SEC school, and I believe he averaged between 8 to 10 wins every season he's been there.
Yes, sir.
The only thing that he did not do is win a national championship. And I'm not talking trash about LSU, but national championship pedigree in the SEC, long-term longevity, really only belongs to Alabama. So if
Alabama and Georgia.
Well, Georgia recently now.
Okay.
It used to be Florida. the thing that I want to understand is this. If you are firing him because he was not in the national championship picture at the end of every year, cool. But if you fire him because he didn't win the national championship, let's be honest, there's always spurts that go on with LSU before they get to the national championship that he shouldn't have been fired for. But we kind of saw the writing on the wall. We actually talked about it beforehand. Not shocked. Anyway, we'll go ahead and move on about business.
And he still got paid. He's still getting paid.
We are gonna talk about that. Apparently, LSU is okay because they don't mind paying the $45 million. It's actually 54, mother. We will talk about that a little bit later when we get to our segments. But woo-hoo-hoo, yes, indeed.
Like the jacket gear, hey, big facts, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Just loves around here, man. Grambling loves.
You know what I'm saying? All right. Anyway. Wait a minute.
Raheem Moore's LinkedIn profile has changed to open for opportunities.
We gonna get there, Spencer. I don't like you. We gonna get there in a minute. Well, before we get to the NFL, let's get into the NBA because the NBA has started. It was an exciting, fun-filled week last week.
Yes, sir.
We teasing y'all, so y'all gotta stay tuned in for this NFL content.
Yeah.
The NBA started. The reason why I'm more invested than what I ever have been is because I'm doing fantasy basketball. I cheated, y'all. I brought my brother along, and we drafted a tremendous team. We are 1-0, way better than what I'm doing in fantasy football. You want to go ahead and give them a couple things? We got to do a side episode. Though.
Okay, we will.
We can do our rankings, but
we gonna do a side. I'll tell you what. We're going to do a side episode this week.
Hey, y'all heard it here
We are doing a side episode this week.
Y'all heard it here first.
We dedicated to it.
Hey, Gateway Drug. What's up?
It's our season, man.
It's Gateway Drug.
I don't get it.
This is how I get you to do one extra episode a week. This is a Gateway Drug. Hey, y'all heard it here first. We're going to do an extra episode to give out the NBA season outlooks that we need to. Okay, good deal.
Yes, sir.
What we want to do is this, really quickly.
Okay.
You tell me, and I'll let you take it because I won't get my opinions in right now.
Okay.
NBA has started. I want you to give me teams to look out for in the East because the West is so spread out. And then I know ROB is going to have a question. In the East right now, who should we be looking forward to and why? Give me 4.
All right.
Give me 4.
All right. First we're going to go with the New York Knicks. Everybody should be healthy. Everybody should be getting their bearings right to go to the, make some things happen. They healthy. They have Mike Brown as their head coach. So of course they're going to have to start playing defense. That's one. 2, we have the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo is not going anywhere no time soon. They have a good supporting cast. I think Kevin Porter Jr. is out right now, but you still have Gary Trent Jr. They have Bobby Portis from Arkansas doing this thing. They have a nice little supporting cast, but they have some good role players. The third team I'm looking out for right now is the Atlanta Hawks. So they should, even though they took their L last night, which they shouldn't have. I don't think they should have lost that game against Orlando. They should be a whole lot better than what they are. We'll see how that goes. Maybe 25 games into the season. And the 4th team I'm looking out for, I ain't gonna say it's just boom or bust for them right now, but I'm excited to see what the Charlotte Hornets do.
We're biased though.
We are biased. I ain't gonna lie. I like LaMelo Ball. Michael Bridges, electrifying talent. On and off the court. He be rapping. He a Detroit boy. Hey, that's neither here nor there. But unfortunately, Brandon Miller is out with a shoulder injury right now. But last night, LaMelo played, and they was asking him questions. I believe he had a triple-double. Either not last night or Sunday, he had a triple-double. They asked him how he feel about it. He had said the only thing that matters is we got the dub, which shows maturity. If he could get better on the defensive side of the ball, be more of a leader, which he has shown he can be, I'm looking for the Charlotte Hornets to make that push to get in the playoffs.
Okay. I like that. So the reason why we're not talking about the NBA the NBA, the Western Conference, is because the Western Conference can go to anybody. Crazy. Health is going to be a major factor, and then also certain injuries that are taking place that we're waiting to see how that's going to be. I'll go ahead and mention it, even though I said I wouldn't. We're waiting to see what Zion Williamson is going to do, if he even going to stay healthy the whole season. We're waiting to see what Kyrie Irving is going to do when he comes back, how he makes the Dallas Mavericks better.
Mm-hmm.
We're waiting to see what LeBron James does when he comes back. We're waiting to see what the Clippers do if Kawhi stays healthy, pending that situation that he got going on, because we are doing research to make sure we deliver y'all everything we need for that, because it's going to take a minute to explain all of that that's going on.
Yeah, it's a lot, yeah.
But yeah, the NBA is exciting and it's coming, and I'm excited about it. It's been going really good after the first week. Fantasy basketball is keeping me tuned in. Honestly, last night's game was way more interesting than the NFL. It was. Now, what we'll do is this.
All right.
Rob, we have you with your question. My first question is, first week of the NBA, what's your hot takes? Hot take is this. Austin Reeves not scoring 50 points again this whole season.
Whoa, no, hold on. Good hot take. Good hot take. Oh, no, the reason he wouldn't score more than 51 is if Luka playing. That's the only reason he wouldn't score more than 51. But, hey, he been balling. And Rob also said Wemby wins MVP. OKC won't go back-to-back. Two things can't be true.
Wemby only wins MVP if he stays healthy and plays 65 games.
And they also be a top 4 seed in the West. And San Antonio be a top 4 seed in the West.
Top 4 seed, okay.
Which I'm gonna just say this outright. I think it should be San Antonio and Oklahoma City in the Western Conference Final. Now I'm not negating the Denver Nuggets, but just for what I seen, it's early in the season. But if you know anything, you have to have, like, Wembanyama is that generation type of player. If anybody watched that game when San Antonio went down or came up to Dallas, that if you saw that game, that's all you need to see. That he controlled that game. Anthony Davis is a top tier defender. He made Anthony Davis look crazy. It was that reverse dunk on the N1 that him when Cooper Flag tried to double team him, he just pump fake went by them and just went up. So they're gonna be tough, and also they are a good defensive team. And you can be when you have somebody that's 7'4", 7'5" behind you.
Well, let's just say this. I think I agree with Rob. I don't know if I don't think OKC is gonna go back to back. The reigning other team that's been in all of the Western Conference Finals is Minnesota. Minnesota went last year. They did their thing. They're like right there on touching the cuff of actually going to the actual NBA Finals. So the West is loaded. That's what we'll say about that.
Yeah.
Really quick. I hope we answered your question, Rob. I do think Wemby wins, like you said, top 4 seed. Also, if he plays, we'll say 60 to 65 games. His health is gonna really be the thing.
His health.
But my man training with Chinese Shaolin monks out here. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
You know what I'm saying? Here we go.
Getting his mind right.
Good evening, G.R. Houston Jack. And I don't think y'all going back to back. I'll do this too. I don't think y'all going back to back.
I can't remember last time.
We'll run it back after All-Star break. I don't see it. It don't matter where y'all land.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time we had a back-to-back championship besides that 09, the 2009, 2010 Lakers team.
Golden State.
With
KD.
With KD, yeah, that was the last time.
Miami.
Too. That was the last time as well.
Yeah, but it hadn't been. It ain't happened. What, 5-6 years, something like that.
It's been a long time, man.
All right. We ready?
Yes, sir.
I'll get it ready for next week, y'all. It's technology is a mother. Yeah. I don't want to screw this live up right now. So what we have next is NFL. That's what everybody want to talk about. That's what everybody want to get to.
What you talking about?
What you want to talk about?
The gambling scandal. We're gonna wait for that.
Yeah, we gonna wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk to it.
We gonna have plenty of time for it. NFL, right? We are in now. It's gonna be week 9. Last week was week 8. We had a few things that happened. Some things that were interesting. Some things that were not. I'll run down the ones that weren't that interesting. Chargers beat the Vikings.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
No.
Dolphins beat the Falcons.
I'm surprised.
I'm being petty.
Not a loss, but a whooping.
No, I'm being petty because every year I tell Spencer, y'all go ahead and shout out our resident Falcons fan. and tell him the fall is harder than the rise. The Falcons lost to the Miami Dolphins.
Yes, sir.
What a way to go down.
Yeah, man.
After great expectations. Not him, but
yeah, they thought they was on their way.
Yeah.
They thought everything was smooth sailing after they beat the Buffalo Bills, just like the Dolphins beat them. But hey, like you said, say this in again.
The fall is harder than the rise.
The fall is harder than the rise.
We're gonna wait on this one. Because I want to make sure we give it its proper due.
Yes, sir.
Oh, here we go. Miss Cookie. Here we go. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome. Give a round of applause because this is where we're going next. I'm going to do this right here.
Okay.
That was the Cowboys losing to the Broncos. Hold on, here it is. They lost to the Broncos. The Cowboys lost, and it wasn't close, 44-22.
Woo.
Let me let you know how bad it was. This was a game that everybody was talking about, anticipating. The last time we saw the Broncos and the Cowboys, Romo, Peyton Manning, it was a classic. This was not. This is a butt whooping. This is with CeeDee Lamb. This is with George Pickens. This was a top-tier defense versus number one or a top-tier offense.
Mm-hmm.
And the Denver Broncos did their due diligence. I want to point out a couple of things. Defense is awesome for the Broncos.
Yep.
Cowboys offense is amazing. And I hate saying that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys defense is terrible. The Broncos offense is too.
That's a way to go. Even though they scored 44 points, but it still ain't like Bo that goes without saying. Like he having struggles.
Here we go. Here's my saying. You ready for this?
Yes.
This is for Bo.
Yes, sir.
You don't know Bo. Neither does Sean Payton.
He ain't the real Bo.
Sean Payton, you gonna eat them words.
Yeah,
you
man.
will take Bo over whoever. You gonna eat them words.
Yeah.
You're gonna eat them words.
Yeah,
But
he ain't good enough to take you there.
great win. We all love, I believe, here on this podcast. I don't know if we have any resident Cowboys fans. If you're watching, go ahead and get your rocks off, right? But we do have this to say right here.
Mm-hmm.
We all love when y'all lose.
We love it, man.
We love when the Falcons lose, too.
Yes, sir.
And unfortunately, we all hate. We all hate when the Saints lose. It's a tough year. It's a rough year. We have seen Tyler Show, I believe that's how you say his last name, make his appearance now, so he will be the starter going forward. Yes, it may be a spark, but
we'll see, man.
We expect nothing from the Saints.
We have a long way to go, especially on the I ain't even gonna say on the offensive side, man. We talking about trading Raheem Shaheed. We talking about trading Chris Olave. If we trade them, then who we got to throw the ball? So not only do we have a bad offensive line, but we may be trading our best assets in receivers. So.
Well, we're looking for draft picks that we keep trading away, which don't make no sense. Yeah. That's one. Also, we're looking for something, right? We hadn't drafted a good dynamic receiver since I think Brandon Cooks, because Chris Olave got concussions all the time.
Michael Thomas.
I don't like talking about him.
All right,
he let me down. Hold on, real quick. We will win next week by 20. We play. The hard teams hard and the lame teams we play lame. That's okay. And win by 20 is crazy though.
Right. And we can also say this about the Ravens and the Bears. Chicago, which I did to us 2 weeks ago. Where was that? Where was that at in Baltimore? Where was that at in Baltimore, man? Because I was looking for it. I was trying to find it. But Caleb ain't show up. The running game, they could only do so much. Where all the picks was at, man? I was looking for it. Where all this was at? I ain't see it.
I love Bo too, Cookie. I hate Sean Payton because he left us in the worst situation when he found us. So yeah, I have animosity towards him.
And I don't appreciate the way he was talking about Russ, how he put it out there. But shout out to Russ.
I don't like the way he's talking about Russ.
Yeah, but shout out to Russ for jabbing back at him like, bro, like y'all both had the same rings. And mind you, he coached my team to a Super Bowl. But I still don't like the way I don't like the way you handle business right now.
Other dynamic things that we got to talk about real quick. The Texans. G, this for you.
Yeah.
The Texans won over the 49ers. Great win. Offensive line still looks terrible. Their defense, though, the defense cool.
That game they did.
Right now, the only hope of you possibly making to the playoffs, you got to beat Indianapolis.
And it's
I don't know.
Taylor, hot take, Jonathan Taylor, my MVP right now.
You said that.
He my MVP. That's all. I mean, dog. What can you say about it? He been balling out. And look, I guess it's still not on everybody's minds right now. But the Colts The Colts they looking good, man. Daniel Jones looking good. The offensive line, they did everything about them is looking good. Maybe they struck gold with Daniel Jones. I don't know. Anthony Richardson at that time last year, the year before, he wasn't it. Like right now, he still may be it, but he got a whole lot of learning to go. But right now, man, Daniel Jones and the Colts, Jonathan Taylor, my MVP, they taking care of business.
If the league, the NFL has taught us anything right now in this era, second chance quarterbacks can make it. So this is not the end for Anthony Richardson if you keep working. The other thing that we saw that was most concerning, right? The Packers beat the Steelers. I'm being petty because I know it's a Steelers fan out there. You know who you are. I'm just being petty. Misery loves company. I'm petty.
Do it.
No, it does. I'm being petty. Y'all lost to the Packers. I don't care. The best thing that I saw this weekend in the NFL, I saw the Cowboys losing and the Falcons losing. Aaron Glenn of the New York Jets got his first win. I love to see it. I wish it nothing but the best for Aaron Glenn. I still wish he would have waited one more year because nobody does good in the Jets. But we can hope, we will pray, and I want Aaron Glenn to do his very best and get ready for next year because Justin Fields ain't it.
You hate to see it, man. You hate to see it, man. He's just another Ohio State quarterback just going down the dumps. Wow. But hey,
yes, we did. Yes, the offense looks shaky. The Colts are doing it right now. They really are. They really are.
I can't, bro. No, if you a football fan and you know some kind of football, bro, you can't deny that. And they were and are a surprise. No, I don't think nobody had Indianapolis Colts being a top 5 team in the NFL right now. Mind you, they could possibly be the number 1 team in the NFL if it wasn't for the Rams game. Well, old boy he messed up blatantly twice, crucial times. But here we go.
And I want to be petty towards you. The Eagles won against the Giants, right? They're getting it done through the air. And commentators have said it. You don't have to. I'm not even being petty towards you in a bad way. But the Eagles got to throw the ball because they can't run it. That was my only thing.
That's true.
That's all I was telling when we got into that whole spat. We got good content out of it though.
Yeah, we did.
But when we got out of that good spat, I was just saying if they could, they would run it.
Right.
Honestly,
right.
That's what they did last year. They can't run it. They got quite a few injuries on the line. I don't know. I don't want to say Saquon lost a step because I don't believe he has. But that line is not the same right now. They got a couple crucial injuries. It is what it is. Air that thing out, lead with the pass, and run the ball afterwards. But shout out to you, our resident Eagles fan, LaShawn Holland. Y'all got that win. Keep stacking them dubs. They don't believe in Jalen Hurts, but a few of us do.
Yeah, they go. I can't. Yeah, the running game, the rushing game, running game is non-existent right now. And it ain't to say that Saquon Barkley, they took a step back. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. But they just not getting that same kind of pressure that they normally get. They not moving the line like they normally would, like they did last year. So now, like you had said, and I have to agree with you, they gonna have to start throwing the ball. Now AJ Brown out, Devontae still in. They still had a tight end, big guy. So who knows? We'll see, man. But if they do happen to depend on the passing game, and AJ Brown get healthy and Jalen Hurts can hit his marks, I think they'll be solid, man. They'll be a hard team to beat.
The Bengals defense is diarrhea juice.
Yeah.
I'm happy that they keep drinking that diarrhea juice because Aaron Glenn needed to win. He came so close a couple of times. Yep. So I'm happy. I pressed it wrong, but I'm happy that they are diarrhea juice. And maybe they get better, maybe they won't. But who cares? Because they're not going nowhere either. I know you hate that RB, but they don't go nowhere without Joe, and let's be honest, when they got Joe, they still don't have a good.
Bro, we'll see, man. I don't know, Joe Flacco. You need, and look, Joe Flacco is 1-1. We saw Andy Dalton go out there and try to make something happen. That ain't work. We saw Kirk Cousins go out against Miami Dolphins. He ain't make it happen. Joe Flacco is 1-1. should be on the couch right now, but he out here competing for a playoff spot. Supposedly Mike can compete to win this division. We'll see, man.
Hey man, anybody over the age of 40, give it up, bro. Tom Brady, just call him whatever it is. Maybe he had that special sauce or whatever, but call it whatever it is. Y'all not playing as long as him. Y'all not gonna do as well as him. Hey, Aaron Rodgers, Joe Flacco, Kirk Cousins. Kirk just took some shots. Kirk, huh?
I said not Mighty Joe.
Hang it up, bro. Hang it up. Also, the Eagles pulled their belt out on Sunday. They did. Also, and I know you're going to say it later on, this New York Giants fiasco that's getting ready to happen. If you have a concussion, you probably won't remember what I'm saying. Cam, Skattebo, Jackson Dart better learn how to sit up there and stop taking all this context. Especially Cam Skattebo won't last 3 years in his league if he keep taking punishment like this.
Man, he already out. He's going to be out for the rest of the year. Probably a little bit next year, too.
He out for the rest of the year right now? With the tour.
Yeah.
I'm talking about concussions.
Concussions.
I'm just talking about concussions.
I don't know. We'll see, man. But hey, yeah, the Eagles, y'all put Belter. You know what?
They definitely
last Sunday. So y'all got y'all revenge game. Because I don't know what happened 2 weeks ago.
Hey, Thursday Night Football.
Yeah, I don't know what happened 2 weeks ago.
Thursday Night Football.
Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all are ready to move on, if y'all have any other questions, put them in the comments. We will be glad to answer those. Give y'all our expert sports analysis opinion, like he says. Before we get going on that, want to make sure we do this. This is for all our newcomers, right? We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in live. Thank you for the replay viewers. We here at GNC Sports Talk love listening to music, love talking about it, love sharing it. If you can, in the comments, put an M next to the artist, album, or song. We will highlight that at the end of this episode like we do at the end of every other episode. And without further ado, good sir, we are going to go ahead and get to the next thing. And let's see if it let me do it here.
Okay.
Hold on.
You want to see it?
I did not.
Okay, didn't do it?
It suck. Yet another thing I got to work on.
Okay. Nah, it's all good, though. It's all good.
Here we go.
It's all good.
All right. Well, you go ahead and lead them in this.
All right. So the first segment that we do have is called Flag on the Play. And pretty much when Flag on the Play is when we see any players, NBA, NFL, coaches, whatever sport, we see or hear them do or say anything crazy, it's our job as sports enthusiasts to call these people out. And with no further ado, my flag on the play goes to... I threw it just in case. So I won't forget. It goes to the New York Giants, Brian Daboll, and Cam Skattebo for violating concussion protocol against the Eagles on Thursday Night Football 2 weeks ago. They were fined. Brian was fined $200,000, and running back Cam Skattebo was fined $15,000 for violating the concussion protocol when they played the Eagles a couple of weeks ago. The reason that they're getting flag on the play is y'all was just so in a rush when Jackson Dart was out, and when the Philadelphia Eagles laid him out, and he had to go to their blue tent. Y'all actually went in the tent to see if he was okay. So Russell Wilson can get get put out of the game instead of playing. How down bad do y'all have to be for one game? Now, this is a concussion, bro. This can have so much stuff going on, not just only in a football game, but after you get done playing football. We've seen it. CTE it's a big deal. Y'all try to get him back out there, and just so happened, which he did go back out there, but what if he did go back out there the next play after Russell Wilson threw that incomplete pass, and all the fans out there start booing him, which y'all trash for that too. But what could have happened to him if he would have went back out there and he would have got his head knocked off? What y'all was going to say then? Because y'all going to have to rely either on Russell Wilson or Jameis Winston. So, again.
Free my boy Jameis.
Man, free James. Low-key, I ain't going to, we low-key need him, but hey, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, again, Brian Daboll, I don't even know why you going to that 10. I think this count your days too, because you might be on that hot seat too. So you might be dipping out too on your day off. And Cam Skattebo, well, had a good season, but unfortunately it's gone now. So again, my flag on the play goes to those two for violating the concussion protocol.
Time keeps on ticking.
Yes, sir.
My flag on the play goes to LSU, the, athletic department, maybe LSU as the whole. the flag on the play goes to them firing Brian Kelly, not because they fired him, but because they are still paying the other coach that they fired 2 to 3 years ago in Ed Orgeron. Yes, they fired him and still owed, I believe. We'll just ballpark it, right? Because I looked it up. They said that they were going to. So, what happened? Ed Orgeron got fired. They had just given him an extension going through 2025, which is this year. And it was $42 million that was left that they were going to pay. Well, they decided to split that up, right? Again, we're in 2025, right? So they should be done paying for it, right? But Ed ain't been the coach for 4 years like we just talked about. So Ed, reasons why he left are funnier than usual. Ed was doing some things with faculty and moms and things like that. And he messed with the wrong one, which was a higher up in the LSU hierarchy. And they let Ed go. You know what I'm saying? But yes, so $42 million split up over these years. They should be done paying for that. But now, with them firing Brian Kelly, $54 million is what they owe him. His contract, I believe, was supposed to go through 2031, if I'm not mistaken. Now they got to pay Brian Kelly on top of still doing NIL, which name, image, and likeness. This is the way that you win now in college football. And they're going to have to find out who they're going to pay and how much they're going to pay. So you owe $54 million. You got NIL you got to sit there and pay for because you need the top talent. We seen that you lost Bryce Underwood?
Bryce Underwood.
You lost Bryce Underwood to Michigan, even though he's from the state. He was willing to come to LSU, and some believe that he was lost because they wasn't paying that payola, that money, that moolah, that greenback, them dead presidents. They didn't get a chance to pay it, so Bryce decided to go ahead and stay and go to Michigan, which right now looks like a great decision. Now they're going to have to pay Brian Kelly. I'm pretty sure they're going to break it down. So $54 million, you divide it by how much they want to pay. But you're going to have to pay him for the tenure of however long you want to. And then you got to hire a new coach, which is not going to be cheap. And you're going to have to pay him. And you still got NIL. Yep. And you're probably going to sit up there and have to upgrade some facilities and all that. It's not looking good to be an LSU Tiger. Flag on the play goes to y'all because as much as you want to get rid of him, my brother may be right here. It wasn't good to let him go right now. This plan was not foolproof. You did it on a Sunday, on the Lord's Day, and I don't know if that was a great decision. But LSU, you get the flag on the play. I didn't hit the light, y'all. Oh, I hit the light.
Almost knocked the light out.
Almost knocked it out. Okay, here we go.
All right. That's a good one. And all right, so we have our next segment, which is when life comes at you fast, and pretty much when life comes at you fast is when you get on a plane or the helicopter with your parachute and you're on cloud 9, cloud 10, cloud 13, cloud 15, and you jump off the plane or the helicopter and your parachute don't work. This is a sign that it makes. All right, for all the college football fans out there, if you watched that Auburn-Georgia game, great game. But I have to, this is literally when life comes at you fast, and it could be on both sides. The SEC has suspended referee Ken Williamson for the remainder of the season after 2 controversial calls in that game. And, I mean, Williams, he told the SEC that he's going to retire after the season was over anyway. Yeah, I mean, he said he could retire, after the season, but, nobody wants a early retirement, you know what I'm saying, where you get fired before you retire. I don't think he wanted to go out like that, but, hey, man, look, it is what it is. He did have some bad calls in that game, man. I ain't going to lie to you. And I think a lot of referees out there, they should, I ain't going to say getting fired because, I don't want nobody to get fired. But if y'all miss some crucial calls in a game of that magnitude, in any game, that could be the FBS, that could be all the Power 5 schools. It don't even matter. If you miss crucial calls and the fans can see it, everybody can see it, either y'all deserve to get fined or y'all need to get suspended for a game or two. Because some of the calls that was getting made, it ain't just him. It's just everywhere. Some of the calls that didn't get made, that was obvious that we could see, and y'all can't see while y'all on the field, y'all need to get suspended. But yeah, when life comes at you fast, again, goes to referee King Williamson. I wish I would see them calls, man.
Why you do that one?
Oh, my bad.
He's starting the car up again.
All right.
So I'm gonna go first, and then we can talk about it a bit more in detail, right?
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, my money shot is something that I don't want you to forget. Literally, it's about betting this week, gambling, if you will. But my money shot, go ahead and hit that real quick. My money shot goes to this NBA scandal that we have going on. It's because the mafia's involved. That's one, right? That's one. Chauncey Billups, a Hall of Famer, out here gambling with the bag.
Yep.
Terry Rozier and a host, I believe, was up to 20 players, is gambling with this. But the real money shot, to me, this is my concern, right? To me, this is the money shot. This is for the NBA. And for any other sports league. What did you think would happen when you allow betting to come into sports? Betting has always been a problem no matter what level you look at. I believe college was the first big scandal that it happened in.
Yep.
That we can, FBI, CIA, whatever got involved in. The NBA wanted this. They pushed for this. And I'm not sure what they thought would happen. My thing is this. When we look at what's going on with gambling, literally, if you pay attention to any sports network, it is promoted to gamble. They have sports books, right? In every state, just about, I believe now, is legal on whatever thing it may be. Underdog, Prize Picks, FanDuel, or whatever. Sports betting is literally for everybody to consume. And I know what you're going to say, brother. Well, they making millions of dollars. Why would they do that? Well, I'm glad you asked. They already were gambling beforehand. When they travel on planes, buses, whatever, players were always gambling. The greatest of all time, arguably, Michael Jordan, always gambled. It didn't matter what he gambled in. Golf, rolling dice, throwing pennies up against the wall, whatever. We saw it in the Last Dance documentary. So now that you allow sports betting to take place and literally anybody can do it, the people that play it, you think they wouldn't want a taste of it? Not because they need the money. They want a taste of it just because they either competitive, they have a problem already, or just because they think they can. So for years, or at least this year or 2 or 3 years, I believe, they've been mounting this case up against Terry Rozier and other players, Chauncey Billups also. Damon Jones. They've been mounting this case up. And it got me to thinking because I read a couple things today and I also listened to a couple things. Is this about them actually doing the gambling or about them being targeted by? Because if you believe nobody else is doing this, is crazy.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is this. Why are we getting mad at the players knowing that they got access to it just like everybody else when this is what you literally wanted? This is a problem that you had to anticipate, I believe, you, the NBA, any other sports league. Ohtani got out of it. I only believe he got out of it because he's arguably the greatest that they can say. That's for the Dodgers right now. He pitches, he hits. They say he's better than Babe Ruth, Barry Bonds, people like that. But we literally seen somebody get banned for life. We seen Malik Beasley, who owes a ton of money, not pay his debts off because he was gambling, quote unquote.
And he's innocent.
And he's innocent.
And he can't find a job.
I will say this. When it comes to what we have going on with gambling, the bigger problem is that it's access for everybody, including the players and coaches and whoever else wants to be around. I don't want to point this finger because I got 3 of them pointing back at me. Everybody gambles. I don't know what's going to happen, but I find it very interesting how everybody just want to be like, oh, well, they got enough money. It's not about the money for them. It's about the sport. It's about being the best. They got a different, crazier side than the regular folks like us have. They're getting into it. I don't know what's going to happen. I wish they would sit there and set up some stuff. Not these goofy parameters. Don't gamble while you own a sports facility. Yeah. Don't go do it at a casino. Like, something got to be done. I think it's very interesting. We're going to tune in. But the craziest part of all the gambling that took place is Chauncey Billups and with the 5 families. Chauncey Billups getting it in with the mafia, baby. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, and in detail with that, because Chauncey Billups is different. That he was gambling, or he was part of the poker ring that he got caught with. And I just want to say this: at the beginning of the season, it started on October 21st. Everything The games were great. We supposed to be talking about the players. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Wembanyama. We talking about all these players since a new season, new energized season, everything going good. And then the see that happen with Chauncey Billups with the poker stuff, Terry Rozier gambling on himself, trying to make more money. And for what I don't know. For what I don't know. But he was telling people that, hey, at the 9-minute mark or whatever, like he wasn't gonna stay in the game. And a lot of people put $1,000 on it, and then when the game over with, he'll make $200,000. He shared with his people and everything. And then Damon Jones, he got caught with LeBron saying that he was going to sit out because like this ain't just for example ankle injury, and Damon Jones wound up telling people they gamble saying LeBron won't play because you literally can gamble on anything, and to say that LeBron is a good friend with Damon Jones and tell him that information, and then after that, Damon Jones tell his people, and then they bet. Like y'all know that's wrong. Like that part of it, y'all know it's wrong. Y'all getting flagged on the play. Y'all getting money shot. When like comes fast, y'all getting all that from us. But Chauncey Billups, man, it's sad to see. It's sad to see because I liked him as a basketball player growing up when he played for the Detroit Pistons. Got a championship, and he's in the Hall of Fame. And to say all of this is about to be tarnished because you want a couple more $1 million or you want a couple more $1,000 while you already coaching the Portland Trailblazers. Again, that y'all did not even make the playoffs. Why are you concerned about poker? And then did you read the part where they said that they were gambling with glasses, X-ray glasses, and they can see the next card being pulled up, which goes back to Austin Powers. If you remember that little clip when he was gambling, and he said, "Nah." He started taking a look. He's like, I want to take a walk. I want to take a walk on the wild side." And he was like, "I just want tens." The deal was like, "You don't want anything? No more." Austin Powers like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm good." Yeah. But yeah, man, it's all disappointing on all sides of it. Show everybody. Don't just show Chauncey Billups. Don't just show Terry Rozier. Don't just show Damon Jones. I want y'all to show everybody that is involved. Stop letting black folks be the fall guy for all this. Show everybody involved.
Shout out to Gil for snitching. You funny, Rob.
He did not.
You funny, Rob.
He did not.
You funny. From G, I believe she agrees with us. It's targeted, plain and simple. It is targeted. It's very interesting what's gonna happen right now.
Yes, sir.
Real quick before we get to the music picks, and one more time, what do you listen to? Eminent comment next to the artist, album, or song. I see y'all submitting that. Keep doing that.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now.
Thanks,
for sure.
Man. We appreciate it.
We appreciate that for sure.
No, let's get your genuine thoughts about it. Because obviously you told me to look at ESPN. What was the first thing that went through your head when you saw that headline?
This should have nothing to do with Chauncey Billups, the Players Hall of Fame. But I know this is going to impact him being in the Hall of Fame. Unless y'all got records tracking back to him doing this should have nothing to do with him as a player and his Hall of Fame status. But it will. And I hate that. Because he was a heck of a player. Big shot Billups, if you will. And this is going to affect his Hall of Fame legacy as a player, but it shouldn't. He's a coach. I know what you said, which was, I guess, a valid point saying, hey, they didn't make the playoffs last year. Well, that's why I think he was gambling. They didn't make the playoffs last year. He might have been doing it during the season, but he definitely was doing it in the postseason. What else did he have to do?
Man, look, I'm just trying to say, man, you
offer, you can't refuse.
You look, all that money, man. The money that you already made as
it's not about the money.
What more?
It's a thrill. It's a thrill.
How much of a thrill do you? Well, guess what? The thrill is gonna be in jail. If you like the thrill of that, then hey, look, by all means, go ahead and do what you got to do, man.
I don't know. I guess my whole thing is the FBI being involved is really funny. Yeah. Congress is asking for Adam Silver, the GM, right? of the NBA to produce said things on what he was doing or what they. The FBI getting involved is hilarious to me because I know it's way more things y'all can be involved with besides
sports gambling.
Besides the gambling of poker with an NBA player and so say mafia, which I mean it could have something to do with what was going on, but like, don't we have bigger things to be concerned with?
I agree.
We're not gonna get too political right now.
We don't get too political on that, but hey. Here we are, but man, it was I forgot what they called the operation. The operation was something.
No, I forgot.
Yeah, I can't remember, but that was funny.
See, big games that will be happening next week, just because we like seeing the Cowboys lose. They are now 3-4-1. That one stands for a tie. That means it doesn't hurt or help them. They're playing the Cardinals next Monday. They could lose. And it is in Dallas, correct?
Yes, sir.
Kyler Murray, if he was playing, he is undefeated in Dallas. He was a great high school quarterback. Some would say arguably one of the greatest. Other interesting games. The game of the week probably is going to be the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Buffalo Bills coming on at 3:25 Central Standard Time. That will be a good one. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that.
Does 49ers at the Giants?
Maybe.
Colts at the Steelers.
The Colts at the Steelers, we will see how good the Colts are. Yes, the Steelers defense is bad, but we will see if their defense, the Colts, can stop the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. That's what we want to see. Spencer is saying that the Atlanta Falcons will win over the New England Patriots by 20 is laughable because it's going to be in New England.
Drake May playing out of his mind right now.
He kind of came down. Yeah. But he should be good enough to get that done. Mm-hmm. That's not good. That's not good.
Vikings and Lions.
We'll see if the Vikings defense can pull off the improbable, and that is stopping the Detroit Lions offense. Highly unlikely. Ravens, Dolphins, I only shot that game. I shout out to you, the Miami Dolphins. Antoine, if you are watching this, that's your shout out.
I just want to say for the record, this week 9 right here, halfway, man, my list is looking real sketchy right now, man. Pittsburgh was the only one that was doing good, but they took that L on Sunday, and they just don't look.
We will produce an updated list and tell y'all what we went wrong.
Hey, okay.
We'll produce it. The thrill is gone. That is in terms of the gambling. The thrill is still happening. Honestly, you got caught. Now you on the decline. There are real things. There are real things to focus on. This is not one of them. Absolutely.
Funny, don't get me wrong. It's a good story. It's a great story. Don't get me wrong. That's all the headlines. That's all everybody was talking about last week.
I'll tell you this.
That's all everybody was talking about last week.
I'll tell you this. What really baffles me is this. How is this being focused on more than the fake company set up for Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers?
Yeah, that part too.
I'm not saying they aren't still talking about that story, but this NBA gambling thing is being taken out of proportion in context of that, simply because a fake company was created selling out hundreds of thousands of dollars to a player that did not play. And this is getting into the IRS stuff. A business was created that was not real. This is PPP loan stuff. A business was created. Money was put into it. It was paid to a player, and it wasn't real. That's some real white-collar crime stuff that's not being talked about. And I feel like that should be wrapped up before this gambling thing.
Yes, sir.
We throwing that off like it ain't nothing. The Broncos are, we got beef.
Broncos.
The Broncos are shooting to beat
the Texans. Okay, hope.
The Broncos and the Texans are playing at 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. I will be out of church by the end.
We'll see, man.
I'm going to stay tuned to that game.
That might be a good game.
I'm going to be messy.
That might be an underrated good game. I'm just saying. That might be an underrated game.
If only this was the Texans from 2 years ago, this would be way more interesting because that offensive line is not it. Two good defenses, though. Mm-hmm. Actually, this may be okay. And the bowl that we have to witness is the Bears and the Bengals.
It might be good. If Caleb can play good. If Caleb can throw the ball and make some things happen, then it might be good.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. That's for Caleb.
Yeah.
And this is the battle of the jungle. Who's the king?
The Bear, the Bengal.
Bears or Bengals? I don't know.
Bears or Bengals, man. We'll see.
It's BS and we know it. Hey,
Yeah.
it's something that. But yeah, they're not talking about the other one like they did.
Nobody.
That was a fake. And Steve Ballmer is a billionaire. I know he watched his money, just like Shohei Ohtani. See, LA be getting away with their stuff.
Man.
LA get away with their stuff. Steve Ballmer, a billionaire, a tech billionaire. I know he watch his money. Ain't no way he ain't know about this fake company that was, going on and all that stuff. All right, we have reached the end of the show.
Music picks.
And we are to our music picks. If y'all can, go ahead and keep submitting those in. We got most of them tagged, and we are going to get into it now. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
All right, we have Exotica by Prince. Okay, all right.
Huge Prince fan over here. Huge. It's all love. It's all love. It's a love thing by the Whisper.
Love thing.
That's nice.
Hey,
okay.
I
like that.
Look at me.
I like that.
See You When I Get There by Avery Sunshine. All right. All right, number one stunner. What? By Juvenile featuring Lil Wayne, dedicated to the Philadelphia Eagles.
I see what you did there.
I see.
Okay, I'm gonna say this once we get done with this. I'm gonna say that once we get done with this. Okay. Angel Numbers by Chris Brown and
Apollotti by Taylor Swift.
Oh, it's two different. Oh, okay.
Numbers by Chris Brown and Apollotti by Taylor Swift. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right.
First of all,
hopefully I'm pronouncing that right.
You know I could barely read. Why you ain't separate them two songs? You know I could. I'd be struggling over here with names. I thought it was a whole feature.
Yeah, man. I'm about to say.
I thought that was an artist.
All right, let me get this one. This is one of my favorite songs. This is one of my favorite songs. Scarface with Tupac and Johnny P. Just smile for me. That's it. Smile. Shout out to you, Chelsea. That was a good one. I like the picks.
I like that.
I like the picks.
I like that. So we didn't talk about it. I was gonna bring it up at the end. So we here right now.
Okay.
Cash Money versus No Limit had a versus, so they bringing it back from COVID.
And they went in Vegas. They was in Vegas. I'm sorry.
So my thing is this: I did not watch it. I was not interested in it. I love what it stood for, what it represented, all that stuff. I ain't want to see them old fools on stage. Nobody but Juvenile. And I saw Tiny Desk, so I got my Juvenile feel. Shout out to Manny Fresh
and
also.
BG too.
Shout out to BG. But I didn't want to see that. Also, Lil Wayne was not there.
And Turk one. Yeah, because if Turk wasn't there, then Lil Wayne said he wasn't going to come. So.
And Birdman and Lil Wayne probably still got beef too.
I don't know, man.
You don't think so?
I don't be following like that.
You ain't seen him with his daddy?
I don't be following like that.
You ain't seen him standing with his daddy? But hey, shout out to that for doing it for the culture, because we do love things that happen for the culture. Shout out to Snoop Dogg for showing up. Shout out to Unsung Heroes.
He was signed with Cash Money.
No Limit. He signed a No Limit.
I'm my bad. No Limit.
Master P saved him after the birthday stuff that was going on. Master P saved him because he saved him from that Suge Knight thing that was going on. Shout out to Mystical. We'll never forget when we were going to Gulfport, Mississippi for our annual trip. Mystical said on the radio, "This case ain't nothing but bubble gum on the bottom of my shoe." Shout out to you, Mystical. Yeah. You are one of one.
And also, if you see me in the woods and I'm fighting a bear, go help the bear. That was another good one. That was another good one, man.
I love Mystical. All right, last one from G. This actually been tearing up. Club Husband by T-Pain. I love him bringing good vibes back. Listen, T-Pain gonna get his flowers from us. He got to get his flowers from us. T-Pain can actually sing. He is the creator of auto-tune, so you can't be mad at him for that, and you can also be happy because nobody has done it better than him outside of the originator, at least as far as I know, Zapp and Roger. Shout out to you, Roger. Mm-hmm. R.I.P. T-Pain is one of the ones that did it great, that synthesizer, that auto-tune. That's where he got it from. T-Pain, another one of one, if you will, right? You are definitely one of the ones that came out of nowhere. Tallahassee boy, if you will. Nappy Boy Roots? Yep. Am I saying it right?
I don't know.
I know it's Nappy Boy. It's not Nappy Boy Roots, it's Nappy Boy. Shout out to you, T-Pain.
Shout out to T-Pain.
Only you can make somebody love auto-tune and hate it at the same time.
All right, man. Let's get to our picks.
Okay, hold on. I just want to put them laughing on the screen because I'm petty. All right, here you go.
All right, the first one, another old school one. This is Dino 24/7. Old school vibes right there. And also we have, and I ain't gonna lie, I've been playing this back to back to back. Currency featuring Fendi P and TY, No Lames. Go check that one out. Damn, the Alchemist did his thing on that one. I ain't gonna lie, the Alchemist did his thing on that one. So again, this is Dino 24/7 and Currency, Fendi P and TY, which is BG son, No Lames.
Oh, TY. Okay, got you. Okay. Let me put this on. Now, Spencer, you know I'm not gonna forget about them. I was just late saying it, but I wasn't gonna forget about them.
See, Roger was the OG.
Yeah. Roger was the OG. R.I.P.
Rest in peace, man.
By the way, that old school concert I went to last year, still tops. I saw without zapping Rogers, but his brother's son. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. All right. We heard this off of Power soundtrack. Kid featuring Lil Wayne, Ejected. And then
Amaria.
Okay, good. Amaria, Lose Control. That Kid featuring Lil Wayne, Ejected. It was kind of cold. It was kind of cold. It got played in the car this week.
I wonder what Kid is doing now.
He is doing nothing.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
And then Amaria, Lose Control. This is one I Shazammed. I don't think I saved it in one of my playlists, but yeah, it was there. It go hard. Little R&B vibes for y'all. We here.
Hey, that's what's up. Nappy Boy Gaming.
There we go. CG, that's how long it's been since I listened to him. What's that one? Circus, I believe, by T-Pain. Killer. All right, y'all. I believe we have reached it. We did. We made it to an hour. We thank y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody new that tuned in. Shout out to the live viewers. Shout out to the replay viewers. Shout out to the bots. Shout out to everybody that liked. Please subscribe. Our goal, whenever I figure out how to do a live graphic so you can see it, our goal, small but big to us, 100 subscribers before the end of the year.
Let's get it, man.
Don't forget, we're going to have an episode coming out because he said so later on this week about NBA. Y'all tune in for that.
Yes, sir.
I believe we're going to do it live. We'll talk about semantics, but you will see another episode. We got all our other content coming out. We building something great over here. Thank y'all so much. Who are you, sir?
This is Cary.
I am Gary. This is GNC Sports Talk, where we do it
for the culture.
By the culture.
Because we are the culture, you dig?
#1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. Love y'all. Thank y'all. And take it easy.
Peace.